Whenever I fly to Tokyo, I'm never late. Maybe that's because its airport, the 5th busiest in the world, is also the most punctual. Trains, too. You can set your clocks to them. There's a beauty to the rhythm in Tokyo, and it says a lot about the people who live here, about their precision, dedication, commitment, and in many ways, innovation. Only in Tokyo. This month, see what makes this city tick as we explore a different side of Japan's capital.
Oh, that's so rich.
I'm Coy Wire, and this is Spirit of Tokyo. You probably know that Tokyo is famous for its food. The city claims more Michelin-starred restaurants than any other. But you may not know about this. An entire street where those very restaurants come to shop. It's called KAPPABASHI. And it's also a tourist attraction where you can find everything from handmade cooking knives, some with dozens of layers of Japanese steel.
Wow, this knife right here is over $1,000 US,
to tiny pieces of porcelain.
Even the chopsticks rest in style.
There's even plastic food.
This is just a sample.
Used by restaurants to show off their menus, some of it designed with such detail, it could be art. So as you can see, there's a lot that goes into making a meal here in Tokyo. Now, just wait till you see the food itself.
RAMEN.
It's one of Japan's most famous culinary exports. A quick, versatile bowl of soul-warming soup served at thousands of restaurants here. But the centuries-old dish of ramen noodles is getting a makeover in modern Tokyo. In recent years, a new wave of young Japanese chefs are mixing up the classic, making it more creative, more complex.
Frank.
Hey, Coy. Nice to meet you.
Honor to meet you, the
Likewise,
ramen king of Tokyo.
No.
Meet my guide to all things noodle-related, Frank Striegel. He's an American who grew up in Tokyo, speaks fluent Japanese, and gives ramen food tours for a living.
Ramen never gets boring because it's so dynamic, so exciting.
You're a ramen geek.
I guess you could consider that, yes.
This place is called Mensho, very high-end. But ordering is self-service.
Alrighty, here we are. So a lot of these shops actually use a vending machine.
Frank chooses 2 specialties. Back in the kitchen, owner Tomoharu Shono gets to work. He opened this restaurant, one of 12, in 2016. The 39-year-old is meticulous, hand-picking each ingredient himself from markets across Japan.
Ramen is seen as a junk food, so we really wanted to change that image. We wanted to properly cook a high-quality dish, so we want to keep pursuing that. That's why we've been using this farm-to-bowl concept in our cooking.
The noodles are handmade, from flour milled on site.
It's very much about how do we make it even more interesting, more elevated. That's what's happening, and you see a lot of that in Tokyo, too. Tokyo's at the center of it.
You can see it across town with chef Masahiro Imoto. He experimented with some 200 flavor combinations before landing on this one. And he's not done yet.
I want to keep on improving this dish, and that's what I find so exciting.
Look at that. right.
When the meal comes, it's loud and a little bit messy. But it really does help.
You're taking in more oxygen through your nostrils when you're slurping, just like when you're having wine, for example. You can really get a sense of the aroma.
Oh, that's so rich. My goodness. Just that rich, deep, savory flavor that it can only come with time.
Yes.
And love.
It is extremely hard to have a bad meal in Tokyo because it's so competitive. Everyone takes that precision, attention to detail. It's just part of the Japanese psyche.
That's good.
Good. And possibly getting better with each bowl.
With so many great restaurants in this city, it's easy to do a lot of eating. So if you're into keeping fit, staying on the move is key. And with so much to see, like this one-of-a-kind street life, the best thing to do is just walk it off.
And many here do that in style.
Sneakers.
They say the shoes make the man. But if you ask the man who helped define cool for an entire generation of sneakerheads in Japan, that's nonsense.
I don't judge people in that way.
His name is Homyo Hidefumi, the self-described OG of modern footwear culture in Japan. The 51-year-old opened one of Tokyo's first boutique sneaker shops in 2000.
You went to university in the United States. You saw that there were shoes that you could get readily there, and you took them all back to Tokyo. Tell me about how this all came from that.
When I first started, I really had no money. Every year, I went to America about 9 or 10 times, bought cheap shoes, and sold them over here.
Young Japanese embraced sneakers as a status symbol, giving birth to an underground subculture influenced by American hip-hop.
What was the one shoe that kind of started this whole movement here in Tokyo?
Air Max 95 was the shoe that started the boom, the movement. At first, people said it looked like a caterpillar, but then abruptly it started to sell in huge quantities. And after that, people in Japan, young and old, started to see this shoe as very cool.
Today, sneaker culture is mainstream, and Tokyo is a top destination for buyers. Customers still line up outside any of Homyo's 25 Japan stores to get limited edition releases. This man owns 150 pairs.
My collection keeps on getting bigger and bigger over time.
They're waiting for exclusive Air Maxes with animal prints, a collaboration between Nike and British artist Dave White.
They're only available here in Tokyo and Japan, so anything that's scarce, anything that's limited to a few hundred pairs, just gets the sneakerheads going.
This is another Atmos Nike collab, a safari version of the LeBron 16. As in LeBron James, the famous American basketball player.
For serious sneakerheads, shoes are about so much more than just style and comfort. They're about culture and identity, and the shoes don't even have to be new.
This shop sells vintage sneakers, many with price tags in the thousands.
What is the most expensive pair of shoes you have in here?
This model designed by the Eminem, 5 million.
5 million yen?
Yeah, yes.
Wow.
Business, he tells me, is booming. For Homyo, it's not so much about the money.
One of my goals is to use sneakers as a way to spread culture to others.
One step at a time. Space Invaders, Mario. The most iconic names in video gaming all come from Japan. And in modern Tokyo, you can still buy the classics.
This one taking me back. Get 'em. Woo.
This shop, Super Potato, sells rare and vintage games, like the one I'm hunting for now.
Nope, negative. Strike one, strike two.
Super Baseball 2020.
This game first came out in 1991, nearly 3 decades ago, but in a lot of ways, it was ahead of its time. A future look at baseball set in a time few could have imagined back then, the year 2020.
The same year, baseball returns to the Olympic Games, here in Tokyo. Coincidence? Probably. We certainly won't have robots on the field. But it did get me thinking, what is an actual baseball game like here in Tokyo?
Baseball.
I'm headed to JINGU Stadium. Since 1926, the oldest ballpark in all of Tokyo. Home to the occult Swallows, getting ready to take on the Yomiuri Giants. You heard of Yankees versus Mets? This crosstown rivalry gets just as heated.
It may be America's pastime, but Japan takes baseball to a whole other level.
It's not even raining.
This is Tokyo's JINGU Stadium, and it's near capacity, full of fans watching the Yakult Swallows host bitter rivals, the Yomiuri Giants. It's the bottom of the third, and all tied up.
We hit to the field.
Ryo Uchida, wearing one of his 20 Swallows jerseys, is what you'd call a superfan.
Would you say that baseball in Tokyo is just as much a cultural experience as it is a sporting experience?
I would say so, because every American friend that I bring here, the game is familiar to them, but this atmosphere is not.
He's right, and you see it even before the first pitch. Hours earlier, fans pour in by the thousands, most of them wearing team colors, others gearing up for the night. You may not find peanuts or Cracker Jacks, but the local options are intriguing.
Takoyaki, please. See, takoyaki, octopus, only in Tokyo. As with all the food in Tokyo, so good. Fresh, delicious.
Out on the field, battle lines are drawn, and the teams warm up. Then come the cheerleaders. Yes, cheerleaders. By the first inning, the stadium is roaring.
Japan is known to be quiet and everyone's kind of shy and they don't bring themselves out. Well, here, everyone goes full out. And I think that's one of the great aspects of watching baseball here.
It doesn't hurt that it's also half-price beer night, served by so-called Ghostbusters, young women pouring from ice-cold kegs on their backs.
How do you sum up baseball culture in Japan?
It is a lot of fun from start to finish.
Christopher Pellegrini runs a podcast covering the Swallows, whose fans claim one of the most unique traditions in all of Japanese pro baseball. This happens at the 7th inning, and when the team scores.
Explain to me the umbrella dance. What is it about?
There's a couple of theories about where that came from. One was that back in the day, there were no fans here, and some guy thought, hey, if we open these umbrellas, it looks like there's more people here. And then there's another theory that is like maybe it's telling the opposing pitcher to hit the showers. Which I kind of like.
I like both of them.
Yeah,
to be honest.
And it's a spectacle when you get this whole crowd like doing the whole dance. And there's a song, of course, because there's always a song.
Japan imported baseball from the United States over a century ago. Today, it's one of the country's most popular sports, especially given baseball's return to the Olympic Games here in Tokyo.
Everybody's for it. There's a lot of support. Everybody's all in.
It's not hard to see why, even from the outfield. Tokyo is the largest, most lively city in all of Japan. But if big crowds aren't your thing, there are unique places to unwind.
With all of the hustle and bustle in Tokyo, sometimes people just want to hang loose. What a better way than to catch a wave in the heart of the city.
This is Tokyo CITYWAVE, a surf park just a few stops from downtown. Can't say no to this. The instructors give me some pointers and start me off slow.
Really cool. Every little move, you're really moving. Now, they're getting rid of the pole, so get more falling is on the way.
But actually, it's not that hard. And amazing.
You think I'll do okay surfing on an ocean wave?
Oh, yeah, of course.
You think?
Yeah, but you need a paddle a lot. Yeah, but yeah, you can ride it.
That's just what I'm planning to do. And again, you don't even need to leave Tokyo for that.
Surfing.
About 150 kilometers south of the surf park, in the middle of the ocean, there's another side of Tokyo you may not know. A tropical getaway that's quiet and completely isolated. Welcome to NIIJIMA, one of several islands just a short ferry ride away from downtown. Surfers like Masatoshi Ono, or Masa, call it paradise.
Hey, how you doing?
How's it?
I'm Coy.
I'm Masa. Nice to meet you.
So this is NIIJIMA.
This is NIIJIMA. Welcome to NIIJIMA.
I can't wait. I'm looking for an adventure.
Let's do this.
All right.
Masa's going to take me out surfing, my first time in open water. But first, a quick tour of this very laid-back island.
Take you don't come here for the nightlife, huh?
Well, as you can see, this is the main part of the island, and it's pumping.
Tokyo has a population of over 9 million. This village, technically a part of it, has just 2,700 residents. There's a lot of culture here, like locally carved stone faces so common on other Pacific islands.
Masa, these moai statues are everywhere.
It means sharing moai in local languages.
This island is meant to be shared.
Yeah.
NIIJIMA is part of the Izu chain of volcanic islands. Many tourists come here to soak in its onsens, or hot water springs.
Wow. So you grew up coming here?
Often, yeah. Surf, onsen.
Then there's the sweeping sea vistas.
Look at this view. You can just feel the tension from the city just
melting
away, man.
But the real draw is Habashura, several kilometers of white sand this 38-year-old calls his second home.
When you get out here on these waves and you're riding them, what does that feel?
I can't describe it in words, but it just feels natural high.
Natural high.
Yeah, and never stops. The important part is to take off, which is there's 3 parts.
So push up, 1,
step
2,
up,
3.
All right, cool.
Boom, bam. I'm surfing. I feel it already.
After a quick lesson, we head out.
Once you get in the water, you don't even know where the wave's gonna be, and you gotta follow the flow. It's all about feeling.
I try, and try again, but all I feel is whitewash. Masa's a natural. He started surfing professionally at age 16. He also helped get surfing into the Olympics. It debuts at the Tokyo 2020 Games.
How does it feel to you knowing that the sport you grew up loving right here in Japan is going to be an Olympic sport for the first time here in Tokyo?
It means a lot to me. It's time more people get to know what is surfing and start surfing, or even going to the ocean and just looking at the ocean.
That's part of the appeal here.
It's an amazing place to be. When you are in the city, you get caught up with what you see, what you hear, what you smell, but here it's just clear water, clean air, clear mind.
Close to Tokyo, but worlds apart. Back on dry land and back to reality. The world's most punctual airport is busy as usual. Haneda served some 87 million passengers last year. The airport could get even more traffic in 2020 when hundreds of thousands of visitors descend on Tokyo for the Olympic Games. Not that anyone here is worried. Odds are, you won't be late.